Hi, my name is Jacqueline Bello, and for my presentation topic, I will be discussing the FBI's Going Dark initiative. Going Dark. Going Dark refers to law enforcement's limited capability to comprehensively and lawfully collect data and information, conduct electronic surveillance, and analyze the raw data due to the rapid evolution of telecommunications and data collection technology and services. It is a program name for the part of the FBI, Operational Technology Division's Lawful Interception Program, which is shared with other law enforcement agencies. The term applies to the research and development of new tools, technical support, and training initiatives. Many people have asked before if CUNY, the Communications Assistance for Law Enforcement Act, solved this issue. Unfortunately, it did not. CUNY only applied to telecommunications carriers and to services that replaced a substantial portion of the local exchange service. CUNY excludes a wide range of other services which travel over wire and electronic communications transmission networks and are interwoven in network traffic. Going Dark continued. In an effort to remedy interception and ELSUR-related gaps, electronic surveillance, and provide LEAs, law enforcement agencies, with the tools they need to accomplish their mission, the FBI has developed a national strategy known as the Going Dark Initiative. The Going Dark Initiative is designed to update and improve existing federal electronic surveillance laws and assistance mandates, and to enact new electronic surveillance and electronic surveillance related laws to support the LEA's investigative efforts. As the events of September 11, 2001 show, law enforcement cannot connect the intelligence and evidentiary dots unless it first collects those dots. Absent needed legislation, LEAs increasingly will encounter outages, which will ultimately result in LEAs going dark with regard to the collection of essential evidence and intelligence information. Justification. Lawfully authorized electronic surveillance is critical to enforcing the law, protecting our citizens, and maintaining our nation's security. Preserving and enhancing the capabilities used to intercept specific communications content and communication identifying information is essential to this effort. As a result, U.S. law enforcement is faced with an ever-increasing gap in electronic surveillance capabilities. As technologies and communications services advance, LEAs also face greater challenges in carrying out the fundamental aspects of their investigative mission. Here is just one example of the need for the Going Dark initiative. Over a 2-year period ending in late 2009, the DEA investigated the leader of a major international criminal organization that was smuggling multi-ton shipments of cocaine between South America, the US, Canada, and Europe, and was trafficking arms to criminal organizations in Africa. A confidential source informed the DEA that the leader of the organization was a former law enforcement officer who went to great lengths to utilize communication services that lacked intercept solutions. Through the hard work of the agents and with the assistance of a confidential human source, the DEA managed to dismantle the drug trafficking portion of the organization. Unfortunately, it was unable to prosecute the arms trafficking portion of the organization, which operated beyond the reach of law enforcement's investigative tools. In that case, the communications provider lacked intercept capabilities for the target's electronic communications, and the government's other investigative techniques were ineffective in gathering the necessary evidence. As a result, elements of this organization continue to traffic weapons today. Here is another example. In 2009, the FBI investigated a child prostitution case involving a pimp who was trafficking in underage girls and producing child pornography. The target used a social networking site to identify victims and entice them into prostitution. The provider of the social networking site did not have a technical intercept solution. Although the agents had sufficient evidence to seek court authorization to conduct electronic surveillance, they did not do so because the service provider did not have the necessary technological capability to intercept the electronic communications. In this case, the FBI was able to build the case against the target and secure his conviction using other investigative techniques, but the FBI's inability to intercept certain electronic communications resulted in a weaker case and a lighter sentence than might otherwise have occurred. It also impeded the agent's ability to identify additional potential victims and co-conspirators. The FBI's strategy. The FBI, in concert with LEA representatives, have devised a five-pronged national electronic surveillance strategy composed of 1. Modernizing the federal electronic surveillance assistance mandates and federal electronic surveillance laws. 2. Enacting new electronic surveillance enhancing statutory authorities. 3. Enhancing LEA electronic surveillance coordination. 4. Enhancing electronic surveillance cooperation between industry and LEAs. And 5. Increasing technical and financial resources for LEAs. The budget. The Going Dark initiative was first introduced in the 2010 Justice Department budget. It was budgeted $233.9 million in 2011. The budget also discusses including a biometric technology center that is being developed jointly by the FBI, Defense Department, and the Justice Department. This program is, of course, a work in progress. The FBI has been working on the Going Dark program since at least 2006 and has lobbied Congress and the White House to support the program with more money and stronger laws. The FBI has also worked with state and local law enforcement and private government contractors to develop and implement its strategy. At this time, the administration does not have a formal position on whether any legislative changes are necessary. However, it is examining a variety of potential solutions that would address various aspects of the Going Dark problem. The FBI is working with Congress to find a solution that restores and maintains the ability of law enforcement agencies to intercept communications and collect related data pursuant to court orders in a manner that protects public safety, promotes innovation, and safeguards civil liberties. Included are my references that can be found at the following websites. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.